Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing very well today. I've seen many of you requesting that I cover this episode, and after seeing it, I understand why you were asking me to do it. The Old Stone Mill is located in Tuckahoe, New York, which I think is one of the most hilarious names for a place. When I heard it, I immediately thought, this must be the birthplace of all drag queens. Now, if you don't understand that joke, there's a thing that most drag queens do called tucking. And if you don't know what that is, I will let this clip of Trixie Mattel explaining it to Larry King illustrate it perfectly for you.
What do you do?
I'm a champion of Drag Race and I've never done it. I never wear anything that's very high and, like right now I have a skirt on, so there's, you know, it's not smooth under there, but you can't see. But a lot of the girls, they take their, they put their testicles up in their body. Oh yeah, Larry, oh yeah, like TSA. And then they take the shaft and they pull it back and they tape it. And that's how on stage, when it's a man dressed as a woman, it's a perfectly flat illusion. I've never done it. There's no amount of money in the world that could get me to do it.
Do you ever wear slacks?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm right with you, Trixie. Not something I don't want to do either. My God, the video just started and I'm already on a tangent. Anyway, the owner of the Old Stone Mill, Dean, bought it and completely transformed the old mill into a restaurant, doing almost everything by himself.
We took a risk. There's no investors here. You know, we built it out.
I did everything in here myself.
Is this the right spot?
All the woodwork, the carpentry, the plumbing. The only thing I really didn't get involved in was the electrical work.
Okay.
I don't believe there's a better operator or restaurateur than me. But no one's coming in or trying to come in.
So even though Dean put in the literal sweat and hard work to build this place, it's been struggling for a while. But that could be because of Dean's behavior and his unwillingness to change much. It's something that the head chef brings up when he mentions how Dean's attitude affects the way that he works.
My boss, Dean, he's a pain in the ass. He has come in and screamed at me.
Come on, man, read the tickets.
It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
What the
Do I still have passion for food? No. And it shows.
This is going to sound a little bit hypocritical, I guess, because I've been reviewing a chef known for yelling and cussing people out. But I don't think I'm built for the culinary life because I could not handle all that screaming. I mean, this is not the bear and I don't need all that extra anxiety. I mean, I could accidentally burn something and now I'm standing here like this.
I'm in danger.
I understand that a million things are going on in the kitchen and one up could cause things to become even more hectic, especially when you're trying to maintain a level of excellent food and service for the customers. But my God, I respect it, but I know I'm not built for it and I will keep my culinary skills in my quiet kitchen. All that drama and screaming are entertaining from afar, and I think that's how I'm going to continue to enjoy it. Also, they don't really have that many customers daily for him to be acting like that, so he needs to chill out. Another thing is that the food and the service aren't all that either.
There were days I just couldn't think of eating the food.
I eat my food and my family eats my food. And I think it's good.
We don't have a very young crowd. There is a assisted living facility right behind us, and we do have a lot of the blue heads come in. That's the customer base.
Hopefully the entrees will come soon.
Service, please.
We do have a problem with the service because it is very hard to get people to work here.
Can I get someone here to clean this sink? Missing a dish here, missing a knife, a little piece of glass on the table. Never hurt anyone, right?
I hate to say this, but I feel like Chef Mike needs to be replaced by the other Chef Mike, if you get what I mean. I don't know if Dean is instructing him to cook things a certain way, but it's just not working now. I mean, do y'all know what this is supposed to be? That's supposed to be a salad. Why is it triangle shaped? Creative liberty, I guess, but it doesn't really make any sense. I guess I've been getting away with the food tasting a little bad since elderly people have been their main crowd for a while and their taste buds aren't working like they used to, but they have to know when the food isn't it. I'm just surprised that things haven't changed sooner because elderly people love to complain. It's literally one of their favorite hobbies. So you know if something wasn't good because they would definitely tell you. Since the restaurant isn't in a good spot, Dean has kind of been lashing out at other people because of the stagnation.
I have a reoccurring nightmare that I've had from day one. What happens if I open up, staffed up, food ready, and no one decides to come here? Well, it happened this year. I don't know. I don't have answers for that. I wish I did.
When you're making no money, it's very hard to convince you that tomorrow is going to be a better day when you have bills to pay.
It's not that nice when it's slow. Well, a slow night is a lot of sad faces.
You tell me what to do.
Well, he's
Tell me
right.
what to do. Let everybody earn money and let Dean take it in the ass, as always.
Why aren't more people coming here? I don't know. I really, really don't know. Being behind on my mortgage and the thought of them foreclosing on my house, I couldn't take it. I can't take it.
Hi, honey.
Hi, babe.
I need money for dry cleaning.
Money? What about these people? Think they need money? I think my wife might know. These last couple of months have been the worst ever for me. I'm gonna be up here and see who the lucky people are that are gonna get paid today.
This restaurant isn't just a restaurant. It's our life, it's our future, it's our children's future.
Even though I kind of understand where Dean's frustration is coming from because he still has to pay his employees and try to take care of his family, but it's not right for him to be so passive aggressive to everyone else around him. But he's hoping that Gordon's arrival will help improve things. When Gordon does arrive, first of all, he's riding up on a motorcycle, which I think is just pretty badass, but he almost misses the place entirely. Once he circles back around, he gets in and he starts meeting everybody.
What a beautiful building. What scares me is why no one's eating here. I'm about to find out. What the? Gordon! How are you? I'm Dean Lorenzo. Nice to see you. Well, very nice to see you. Good to see you too.
Thanks for coming by.
Tom? Hi. Tom, how are you? This is the barman, yes?
This is the chief cook and bottle washer here.
Okay, fantastic.
You know, I know his credentials. I know how good he is.
I'm starving.
Oh, okay. I do believe Gordon could help the restaurant, but how much so, I don't know.
Jeannie, this is Gordon Ramsay.
When he approached me and put out his hand, said hello to me, well, first of all, I like blonde men, so he was adorable.
Jean, nice to see you.
I felt a very warm feeling.
So glamorous.
Gordon will be a plus in my life.
No matter what you say, the guy's a winner. His Michelin stars are like World Series rings. He's got them.
It's funny that Dean was praising his accolades, but then later he disrespects Gordon to his face. We'll talk about it later because he was on one. Gordon's ready to order to try the food and it's already off to a very bad start.
How you doing? So I'd like to know the crab cakes are homemade with fresh crab meat.
Fresh crab.
Lovely. I'll start off with crab cake. I'd like to see shrimp, please. I'll have the chopped salad, please, thank you. And then for main course, risotto. And then I'll go for the tilapia en papillote.
Michael, you do things your way.
I am very nervous. He's going to come in here, I'm going to cook for him, and he's going to say,
Are you chewing gum?
Yes, sir.
You are. Is that normal?
I suppose.
Ready? Apart from being slow, the waiters think it's normal to chew gum. Hey?
I know some people might not see that as something serious, but it's just really unprofessional to be chewing gum in front of your customers. I mean, I would chew gum when I was at work, but I would hide it inside of my mouth when taking a customer's order because I'm not dumb. Honestly, the gum chewing is the least of the worries here because when Gordon receives his food 30 minutes after being seated, the food looks very interesting.
Cool. Thank you. It tastes really strange. I can't put my finger on it. Something really weird in there. It's like a sour mayonnaise flavor.
I'm hoping that he likes one of the dishes that he ordered. Two of the dishes, maybe all of the dishes.
Bloody hell. Jeez. Wrapped in filo paste, deep fat fried. I've eaten some prawns in my life, but me, that's the first. Bloody hell.
How you make it out, Gordon?
Is this a popular dish on the menu?
Yes.
Wow.
So far, I don't think he's liked the food.
Honestly, I can't judge based off of taste, thank God, but they have some very creative looking food to say the least. I mean, I would prefer a regular shrimp cocktail. Not everything needs a new spin. Honestly, that looks like a deconstructed shrimp egg roll if you think about it, since the shrimp is wrapped up and there's the vegetables in the glass. I see the vision, but I'm not loving it.
I don't know. I have to give this a flop. I'm sorry. I do.
The next dishes are disappointing as well, and it's kind of sad to see because while watching this episode, I actually like Mike, but his cooking isn't representing him or the restaurant well.
What is that?
Chop salad.
Oh, chopped salad, sorry, excuse me. Look at that. What's that squashed into? Looks like it's been squashed into an ice cream cone. Okay, that's it there. Right, that sits on top. Was the chef a mechanic?
No.
No.
Aside from its appearance, people actually enjoy it.
Lovely, thank you. Looks like someone's had a in the bag and stuck it in the oven. Oh, dear.
Disappointment was written all over his face. Doesn't like any of the food so far.
It's gross. Pretty gross.
Basically told me everything was serving his What'd you expect him to say? Everything was great? Every single dish he had sucked? You know, I can't help but get defensive.
Risotto. The chef likes all this little mashed lamb's lettuce. Sadly, it's hot and disgusting. The rice just purees in your mouth. It like sort of sticks to the roof of your mouth. Well, a restaurant can't even cook a simple mushroom risotto. It's a big worry.
Like, I really, really want to defend him, but I don't think I can. I think the tilapia dish is something that's supposed to be served in a bag like that, and it can look off-putting if you've never had it before. But it's like opening up a gift and you're expecting something very thoughtful and beautiful, and it's just a regular old rock sitting in there.
Gee, I got a candy bar. Boy, I got 3 cookies. Hey, I got a package of gum. I got a rock.
It can feel underwhelming, and that's a general vibe that Gordon has when he shares his thoughts about each dish.
Sure. Sit down. Right, that was interesting. Interesting, but bitterly disappointing. Is that canned crab? That's not fresh crab meat, is it?
It's canned crab.
When I asked very politely, is the crab meat fresh? The waiter told me, yes, of course it is.
The waiter told you that was fresh crab meat?
Yeah, that's why I ordered it. First one arrived stone cold.
I'm sorry.
Just have a little taste there and eat that for me. Looking at it, it looked like it'd come out of a baby's diaper. Huh? No one's gonna come back for that. That as a chopped salad. I mean, it's hideous. Just have a taste of that. My 8-year-old daughter could cook better than that.
Probably from anyone else, I would have threw the table over and threw them out.
Honestly, your food's crap.
He's a little harsh, and he got to be a little abusive on the food.
Oh, what the hell did we get into?
If you think that you're going to continue running this business, serving that you may as well turn this place into a museum. No one's going to come back for this.
The food isn't the only thing that's rough around here because, as mentioned before, Dean and the restaurant are struggling financially. But it goes beyond just the lack of customers. Gordon sits down with Dean and his wife Barbara, and it seems like she's been left in the dark about how serious the situation has turned.
One thing I'd like to know is the financial situation. Are you aware of the current financial situation, Barbara?
He kind of keeps me in the dark a little bit.
I don't want her to worry. No reason for her to share these anxiety and nerves that I have. Totally unnecessary.
I try not to bring it up. It's always easier just to kind of not think about what's going on here, and that's probably one of the reasons why I don't come down very often to the restaurant.
If we had to close tonight, just switch everything off.
Yeah.
What would we owe?
$500,000.
$500,000?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be good for our marriage, I don't think, if he would risk, you know, everything that we possibly had in the world.
You got money tied up in the home, mortgage-wise?
Oh, sure. A mortgage, a second mortgage, and a home equity line.
God, so that's backed up big time.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a thing of pride and that's why Dean just didn't want to share how much the debt was with Barbara, but one way or another, she was going to find out. They were going to have that difficult discussion because essentially this is her business as well, whether she plays an active role in it or not. Because if the business went away and then their home went away, that is very easy math. It doesn't take much to connect the dots. Ignoring a problem doesn't make it hurt less, and it would be better to have someone prepared for a situation instead of just having to completely blindside them. That's another thing I didn't understand with Barbara, because she was saying that she was avoiding the situation herself, but it was gonna hurt regardless. I mean, y'all have kids, so why not just know everything, because that's going to impact your kids as well. Not saying that you have to tell the kids because it's really none of their concern, but you need to factor them into the situation just in case it does go south. I am aware it's easier to say that because I have never been in a situation like that, but in my experience, I found it better to go ahead and bite the bullet and share the bad news if there's any, because I want those around me to be prepared. Later on that day during dinner service, we get to see how this place normally functions, and it looks like Chef Mike is doing all the work while Dean chums it up with the customers. And then Tom is kind of bumbling around. I know that sounds kind of mean, but that's the most accurate way to describe his behavior.
It's not easy when you're by yourself. It really isn't.
I'm not saying it is easy.
Michael works more than is expected of a normal chef. He does above and beyond.
As Chef Michael continues to fight the battles alone in the kitchen,
Nice to meet you, Lisa.
owner Dean and manager Tom are in their own world in the front of the house.
Just another day in paradise, huh? Hi, how are you? Perfect. I think I might have a beer with you.
Oh, really?
Cheers. Say the truth. There is no place like this in Pennsylvania.
There's no place like home.
As the manager here, I do whatever it takes to keep the place running as smoothly as possible.
And where's your strengths? Your strengths in what?
Even though the food is getting out to the customers, the main complaint is that it's cold and is very underwhelming, which of course means that the food is sent back to the kitchen, making it even worse for Mike.
I think mine tastes too much garlic.
Okay. Is it cold? Are they okay?
Yes.
Just okay?
Just okay.
Just okay? I need a risotto and a tilapia, and that's done.
And Dean is not helping the problems, but adding to them.
I got backed up because there was too much at once.
Oh my God! Come on! Get this to 28, boo-boo, right now. Mikey, and a risotto.
It's overcooked. God damn it. Got me very frustrated. Let the customer wait. If he waits 20 minutes and he's happy, or he waits 20 minutes gets crap, what's worse? Let him wait 20 minutes and be happy.
Give me that dish, man. Please send it out right now.
Michael,
Yes, sir.
are you happy with that risotto?
Not really, Chef, no.
Michael, if you're not happy with it, why'd you serve it, my man? Chef to chef now.
What?
Forget Dean.
Where's the tilapia? That's what I want right now.
In the oven.
Yeah.
Dean, he's the owner. Ultimately, it's his decision.
Hey.
Yeah. Right now, I just want to get people their food. What's the matter with this?
It's very salty. Mushroom risotto.
Let me try some. Your risotto thing is disgusting.
I don't know, man. I would rather have the food cooked correctly instead of having people send it back, because that means that I'm losing money. I mean, no one is going to pay for disappointing food, so you're just going to continue to keep losing money that way. He kept saying that he doesn't understand why people aren't coming in, and it's probably because of word of mouth, one of the most powerful tools of marketing, and everyone has been telling each other not to go to your restaurant. Again, the math is very simple. Mike has said that he stopped caring about how the food tastes because he's lost some passion, and Dean seems like he's comfortable sending out subpar food. So what do you think is going to happen? If the food is unforgivable, word will get around and the money will slowly stop coming in.
Don't act shocked.
What I said is what Gordon's trying to get through Dean's head, but I don't think he's truly understanding it.
I asked Michael, are you happy with the risotto? He said no. And you said, no, I've got to serve it, They'll be waiting 50 minutes.
Have you any idea how much damage you're causing? What do you want? What do you want?
It's not about what I want, it's just what I'm miffed. I'm not too sure if you're actually hungry for the change, you know that? It's one thing to believe in a dream, but it's another thing to actually be in a dream world. You just give me 2 minutes, you guys, do you mind? You float on the customers coming round, blowing smoke up your ass.
That's right, I do. When I ask people how their food is and they tell me it's good, it makes me feel good.
I don't grovel around my customers, kissing, how was it? Please tell me.
You don't go to the table and ask people how their meal was? Or no, you probably pay 10 people to go to the table.
I listen to the phone every morning to see how f***ing fully booked I am.
This is what I get paid to do.
To stand in here.
That's what I get paid to do, to stand here next to people and give them a good experience. That's what I get paid for.
Watch this come out.
No, that's your
opinion. And then feel good about it.
No, I don't feel good about it.
There you go again, that's my opinion.
I don't feel good about it. It's what I gotta do. That's what I do.
You're a fake.
You're a fake.
You're a fake.
I'm gonna be honest, I do not want the owner of the place hovering over my shoulder when I'm trying to enjoy my food. As a customer, it's not my job to please you. It's your job to make me feel comfortable and make me have a pleasant experience, and you hovering is definitely not doing that. Also, I love Gordon's clapback when he said, I get on the phone and I see how fully booked I am for the day.
Oh, now that's how you clear a bitch. I don't know who that hoe is, but you could never.
He said, fully booked restaurant on my arm, no fully booked restaurant on yours.
Brother on my arm, no brother on your arm.
I just love when he's quick-witted like that. There's a little more to the conversation as Dean walks back, but he says the most outlandish that made me scratch my head because it made no sense, especially because of the person he's talking to.
Is that how you're gonna act? Walk away? You not face it like a f***ing man?
I face everything like a man. I don't shy away from nothing. That's right. Nothing. Nothing. Not you. Nothing. I have a commitment to this place that you'll probably never have to any place in your life, ever. What? Did I stutter? I just told you how I feel about this place. I'm not gonna suck your to make you believe me. If you don't believe me, you don't believe me.
You don't like the truth, Dean.
No, I do like the truth.
No one's
I
burst
hear
your
the I heard the truth of my life more than you'll ever hear the truth. Bullshit. Yeah, that's what you think.
You take pride in your hair, your trousers, your shirt, you're well groomed. I just want you to take pride in what the you do in a business. And if you applied what you applied in yourself each and every day, you won't be serving that Right now, we've got some issues in here. And unless you're prepared to change, this place has got no chance. And you've had it all your own way for such a long time. And it's not going to continue being like that. One thing that has to change instantly, you.
I've never really been a huge fan of Gordon Ramsay. I've watched his shows before and I liked him. And even now, after reviewing some of the episodes, I still wouldn't call myself a huge fan, but I'm going to have to glaze him a little bit. For Dean to say that Gordon has probably never been committed to anything in his life is such a crazy thing to me, because whose show are you on? Gordon has had so much success with his restaurant, his books, his TV shows, anything that he has decided to put his hands on. I feel like even if Gordon didn't have the multiple shows and the fame, he still would have been very committed to the craft of cooking, because you can tell that's something he cares about a lot. It's something that you can tell is very dear to him because of the passion that comes out. It's not even that Gordon wants everybody to suck up to him because he believes that he's right and that you need to just shut up and listen. His approach can be a little harsh at times, but he is genuinely trying to help, especially if he sees how passionate you are. Honestly, Dean probably said all that because he was in his feelings and it was very hard for him to face the truth. I mean, he sat up there and said that his job is to make sure that people have a good time, which is part of your job. But if you're not really doing anything else to improve the business, it doesn't really matter. Gordon went around the city to see who are the competitors in the surrounding area, and he learned that there is no staple steakhouse in the city, despite people in the city liking their meat.
Pause.
Okay, that sounded a little bit weird, but you get what I mean. So the plan is to rebrand Old Stone Mill into a proper steakhouse, and they're finally going to serve some normal salad too.
First big change. Prime rib. Prime rib. On the bone. Okay. This is a special to get this place in the right direction, to make your life easier and to make service quicker.
I am very nervous. It's not every day that you get to cook with a world-class chef.
You know how to slice it from there, don't you?
Down and all up.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead and put that beef in, yeah?
I'm excited to learn those new dishes. And then after time, just put my own spin on them and hope he doesn't come back and throw me under the bus.
The idea behind the chopped salad is having that little bit of crunch there, yeah? Romaine, shredded, a few chives, a little bit of bacon in there. Half dressed so it stays nice and crunchy. Little seasoning on the avocado, your tomato, chopped egg, a few chives. Whee! Meltdown. Okay? Yes? Oh, just think of the complaints. What? You're not stuffing my salad in a funnel? What do you mean you're not serving me a funnel salad? Mike, you all right with this?
I'm fine with that.
I really don't understand the idea with the funnel cone salads, but I guess it was just to try something new and different.
Everybody's so creative.
Gordon shared his plan with Dean, but he has some resistance because he thinks that it's not really going to work.
This place has got every chance of becoming a phenomenal steakhouse.
Chef Gordon's idea of a steakhouse would really work here. He's 100% right that there is nothing else in the area.
Give the locals what they want and get them coming time and time again and make money.
I'm listening to Gordon, I'm listening to everything he said, and he's making all these changes. But when the changes are done, I don't know if he's gonna get people through the door.
This place oozes steakhouse. I cannot tell you.
Look forward to it.
How did you see it?
I can't afford to make many changes because I can't afford to alienate or lose what I have right now.
I'm fuming. Dean, give me a little bit of manhood.
I'm not insane. I had a vision. You cooked a simple prime rib? That was your resurrection of the place, was a simple prime rib?
Hey,
I'm
I've got
speechless.
12 successful restaurants, highly profitable, and you, my man, missed out on a trick.
When you change concepts, when you change direction so radically, I think that's a sign of weakness.
To my regular viewers, y'all know that I've spoken about how change can be difficult and uncomfortable, especially if you're set in your ways and you just really don't want to change anything within your environment. But Dean has no other choice than to try something different. No offense, but the current state of his restaurant is not working. And it doesn't make sense to just let it sink when someone is giving you the opportunity to try to change the trajectory of your business. He's going to let his stubbornness get in the way of his success, and I think that's what Gordon has been trying to show him the entire time. I get it because he has a lot of money tied up, and one wrong decision could ruin everything and it could put everyone else in an even worse situation, but it's probably the only moment he's going to have to actually try a different avenue. The next day comes and there's been a new sign placed outside, and something very touching has been added on the inside of the restaurant along with the new decor.
1, 2, 3, up. Look at it. Oh, beautiful. An actual stone, the old Stone Mill Steakhouse. Now we know what the place is when we drive by. History. This is all the stuff that's been upstairs that you've been kept away, so when customers aren't waiting, you know, they can get an insight to what you've done. I want people to know from the first minute they walk in here that your heart is in here.
I was a little intimidated when I first walked in because I didn't know what to expect.
Every nook, every bloody piece of stone, look, the history's there.
Gordon putting up these pictures of me building the place blew me away.
Okay, there's more. Come through. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Oh my God.
Wow, now everybody can see everybody.
Oh, it's lovely.
It's just beautiful. I can't even put it into words.
It's open, it's classic. We've got new plates, new linen, new tableware. Barbara, what do you think? I got rid of the
I can't lie, I really love the addition of the photos because it allows the customers not only to learn about the history of the restaurant's construction, but also to learn a little bit more about Dean. I feel like I've been a little lenient on Dean throughout this review because I can tell that he actually cares about this place. He's just been going about things the wrong way. He's a little hard-headed, but he seems like he's capable of improvement, and we'll see how he handles the new changes once dinner service starts. One of the main things now is getting the staff used to the new menu.
This is now a steakhouse. We're going to confirm it. Each and every table that arrives this evening, a quick presentation. Bingo. Tom, sell it to me.
My worries are that the food's changed, the aesthetics have changed, but I still have my dysfunctional staff.
Hello. Welcome to the Old Stone Mill Steakhouse. Here are the steaks we have this evening. This is our 21-day aged.
Let's go.
We have I'm completely out of my comfort zone. You can't expect to win the gold medal in a week. And on the top, a Kobe strip. Come on now.
A Kobe strip. Sounds like a Japanese lap dancing bar.
It's still the same mediocre crew in there.
God almighty.
One of the things that kept going through my mind throughout this segment was why didn't they just add initials or tags to the meats so that they would know what they're talking about? I guess it wouldn't be professional, but why not just make things a little bit easier because their nerves are bad, so they're not going to remember everything. This reminds me of a job I had when they gave me a crash course on how to work the cash register, and it was my first time ever doing that. I thought I remembered everything correctly, and I thought my math was correct that night, but apparently not, because I messed up and I came up short. I shared that to say that nerves can really make someone forget something, so I feel like they should have made it just a little bit more easier for the staff. By the way, at that old job, the next day I was called into the manager's office and I was questioned what happened. They thought that I stole money when the truth was that I was just really nervous and I messed up. I didn't have any other issues after my first day, but them for thinking that I stole money. That was 7 years ago, so that's why I feel so comfortable saying that publicly. Anyway, back to the show. It's another reopening. Everyone is anxious, and the mayor is a special guest, adding a little more pressure to an already stressful night. One of the people who had a rough start that night was Tom because it was difficult for him to adjust so quickly.
With the customers and special guests taking their seats, the servers are busy making their rounds with the new menu.
Have the Kobe. The Kobe beef. Medium well.
I'll have your ribeye, please.
And it's obvious the pressure of the relaunch is already getting to Tom.
New York strip. No, I'm sorry, the New York strip, the ribeye, and our Kobe beef special.
Okay.
It was crazy. I mean, this whole situation is crazy, and the whole night, obviously from the beginning, was gonna be crazy. Woo! Get some napkins. Done. I'm done. I'm not comfortable with the changes so quick when I don't know if we're ready for it. Too much for me right now. I just need...
We need you.
Sorry, I'll be fine. I really will.
We need you.
While Tom tries to pull himself together,
I want you to dry your eyes, and come back as the manager, Tom.
Okay.
Okay?
Some things did improve throughout the night as people received their food and they were praising how good it tasted. But there was a slowdown because Mike had issues getting tickets coming into the kitchen.
I need the mayor's table, man. I'm not getting tickets through this printer right now. Why? I don't know. This printer right here is not working? I'm not getting tickets through this computer. It's going to me up. No, the printer's working.
Okay, Michael. What I need is the mayor now.
Someone has to fix this computer because I'm not getting tickets.
Unbelievable. Get me Dean, yeah? Please. Straight away, yes?
Dean, we have to go in the kitchen.
I need the mayor's table, man. I don't know. It's a hour. It's not easy getting kicked in the nuts every day and being told that you suck. I'm embarrassed, man. I told you this. I don't have tickets for this. Why aren't I getting tickets for this? Please help me. I don't have medium rare. The ticket is what I'm saying. But this is the copy. You gotta have the other half. This is not my ticket. This comes from the salad printer. It's been an hour and I got nothing. Read the ticket.
Oh, hell, here we go.
What the Read the ticket.
I get this is a crunch time, but what was Mike supposed to do if he wasn't getting any tickets? I mean, like, he's yelling at him, but it's not his fault. And I'm pretty sure he did tell him. I feel like there was a lack of communication, but I'm pretty sure that's not the first time Dean was told that there was an issue. Even though the customers did have to wait for the food, it was definitely worth it once it was served to them.
Let's regroup a little bit, yeah? Let me just tell you the situation. Service is gone. We're all over the place. Let's get this thing back online. We've got to make decisions, especially at this critical moment. All right. This is where I need you now to fight back. This is going to make or break this place.
I was really, really pissed off. But right now, for the sake of the success here, I have to just get through it.
Let's get some appetizers. I'll pump those out real fast, and then we'll get you in there for your entrees. You know what? I will be right back, and I will wrap those up for you.
You know, at this point now, let's work together. Let's correct it. Let's try to correct it.
Sorry for the delay. Give me a steak knife, please. The printer's working.
Good deal.
Yeah, it's getting there now.
Good deal.
2 medium rare. 2 medium.
Give me that. It's 34.
Well, bon appetit. I certainly hope it was worth the wait.
Excellent.
and thankfully Dean gets everyone focused.
There you go. Thank you.
And the night at least finishes successfully.
I'm glad that things did turn around because I do believe in this place, but there is one more thing to confront that affects this business, which is Dean's fear of failure.
What really pisses you off the most? What is it?
I know this place could be a raving success, and I'm not being blind, and I'm not in a dream world.
The fascinating thing about you, Dean, is that you're scared of failure.
Walk a mile in my shoes, and then we'll talk.
I've failed before in business.
When?
When I opened a restaurant up in my hometown thinking I was the dog's bollocks. And it made me the person I am today, having both success and failure. Don't be scared. You can't keep on sidestepping problems.
But I really believe that he's doing it for my career now. I really believe him. Perhaps deep down I knew that I needed to change, and I can't overlook things anymore.
You can't tiptoe over it. This is your business.
You're right. I got to implement changes to make this work this time. I can't wait any longer.
I really do think that that's something that Dean needed to hear because fear can really hold you back from success. I think it's okay to acknowledge that anxious voice in the back of your head because that is your conscience trying to keep you safe and prepared for what could go wrong as you're sifting through outcomes. However, letting that anxious voice dictate every decision that you make in your life and making you stay in your comfort zone really can hinder you from doing things that could improve your life. And I'm going to acknowledge, I'm not really saying anything that's deeply profound. I'm just saying the same thing in a different way. I do hope that my words do reach someone because I wish someone told me that while I was growing up. I feel like dealing with failure isn't something that's really normalized in our society, and I need that to become something that is, because not every mistake that we make is the end of the world. I know it can feel like it, but that's just something that you have to learn to deal with because you're going to grow from it and you're going to get better. A year later, Gordon revisited the restaurant and it was all good news as business completely turned around. Dean was able to pay off the debt that he had and he was able to pay his employees. This episode aired in 2007, and in 2009, Dean and Barbara sold the business to the DiNapolo family. Even though they sold it, Dean was still listed as one of the owners. In 2011, Dean opened up another restaurant in Stratford, Connecticut named Sienna Italian Trattoria. I just know that I probably butchered that name. He opened his fourth and only suburban restaurant with business partner John Hirschbick. The restaurant is named after his daughter Sienna and the Italian city where he honeymooned with his wife Barbara. The restaurant had a 4-star rating and many customers mentioned how they were satisfied with the food. It wasn't stated why, but the business shut down in 2015. The Old Stone Mill went through a couple more changes, including being sold in 2022 and renamed the Wicked Wolf North, which is still open with good reviews. I also want to mention that Dean had some background in acting and he's worked on a few projects since his appearance on Kitchen Nightmares. This is from Dean's IMDb page, which describes him as an actor, writer, and producer who was responsible for a hit show called Suburban Adventures.
You don't have to be in the Adirondacks or out in the Rocky Mountains or out in Montana to hunt.
He's been in several feature films as well, and he's also been on stage. He won the Best Newcomer Award for stage work as Billy in the Actors Conservative Theater production of California Suite. He received critical acclaim for starring in an 8-week run in the off-Broadway theater production Tower of Babel. I think it's pretty cool that he had a few acting roles since then. And not only has he been acting, he also has a YouTube podcast with his friend called Cigar Talk with Aaron and Dean. The premise of the podcast is simple. The two share a smoke and casual conversation from entertainment and politics to sports and restaurants. The person who interviewed them said that they asked Dean about his time on Kitchen Nightmares, and he says that it was terrible, but it was completely contrived. And he said that he did it for a ticket out. I mean, tell us how you really feel. I just think it's cool that he's been doing a lot of good things since he appeared on Kitchen Nightmares, and I'm wishing the best for him and his family. Thank you all so much for watching the video, especially if you made it to the end. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. And if this is your first time here, or you've already been here before but haven't done it already, make sure to click that subscribe button to become one of my amazing subscribers and a part of the Quick Chat fam. A lot of you come back to watch, but you're not subscribed. So just go ahead and make sure to click that button so that you never miss an upload from me. I just want to let y'all know that I'm still working on my movie reviews. Those are coming. And also I want to say sorry in advance because I feel like I'm going to be a huge nerd. As I mentioned before, I do have a film degree, and when I was in school, a lot of my assignments were to just watch films and dissect them as much as I possibly could. So I feel like we're gonna have a lot of fun dissecting these movies. You can check out the last video I did, which is on the Vienna Inn episode of Hotel Hell, or you can click on my playlist, which includes many videos I've done on Kitchen Nightmares and Hotel Hell episodes. I'll have that playlist and my other playlists included in the description and in a pinned comment. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye.